Roses are red, violets are blue. I don't know who your baby daddy is, do you?
Low-down deadbeat parents.
You always been a bum. You been a bum when I met you.
Termination of parental rights. Sign your rights over. She called me daddy.
You want me to dance for you? Do you want me to sell you a fantasy?
You hurt me in my past, and it affects my future.
Everything you say out your mouth is a lie.
Where are they now?
Hey, Bill.
Right now.
Hello and thanks for watching. We've had our share of deadbeats on this show, and today we're taking a look back at some of the worst deadbeats I've ever had. First up is my first guest, DeKevin. DeKevin was furious that his ex, Alexandria, accused him of being a deadbeat dad. But DeKevin claimed ever since Alexandria started dating a brand new man, she was the one that had been keeping him from his child. Take a look. Tell me what's going on with your baby.
Man, she won't let me see my child. She's calling me a deadbeat dad. Then, first of all, she got somebody else calling my child daddy.
Right there. That's you and your girl.
That's my beautiful daughter right there. That's my twin right there. That's my
You got
whore.
problems with Alexandria, the baby mama, correct?
Man, that girl is out there. That girl is crazy.
When did it begin with her?
Well, we was like 18 years old. Met her at a club, fell in love with her, moved in with her. You know what I'm saying? We was doing our family thing. We had our child. She was very controlling. Basically, she'll go to work, want me to sit at the house with the child all the time. Going crazy, throwing stuff, cheating on me, and I'm supposed to just sit there and take that.
She's cheating on you. It was time to meet Alexandria, who was outraged that DeKevin dared to deny his deadbeat ways.
First of all, you stop. I don't know what the hell you got. You always been a bum. You been a bum when I met you. You was sleeping on my couch.
So that's how you teaching my daughter?
You was sleeping on my couch. Slept on my couch for 3 freaking months.
Come on,
3 months you slept on my couch.
Promise now to maintain. You got to sit down. There's a wall.
Do I have to? Really? Do I have to? Because my nerves are bad right now.
Let's sit down. Now you can stand up. You got to sit down. All right. Can we start over? Fresh. Here we go. Alexandria, why do you think DeKevin is a deadbeat dad?
Why do I think?
Yeah.
Why do I know he's a deadbeat?
Why?
First of all, when we met, he didn't have no job. When we were together, he didn't have no job. He slept on my couch for 3 months before you finally got the hint.
I was in your bed.
No, you slept on my couch for 3 months before you finally got the hint that I didn't want to be with you. I made it a fact for me and my daughter to never be at the house with him. He want to argue all the time. He want to bitch and moan all the time. Oh, I can't do this. I can't go out. Go out and do what? Street hustle?
Who broke up with who?
I broke up with him.
Why?
I left your house.
Yes, right. You left my house. My house, for the record. My house. That's right. You left my house because you realized you didn't have no clout in there. You're big enough. Yeah, straight up.
Now, do you allege that he was a bum kind of living off you and the family? Is that what you allege?
He's mad because my family has money. That's right. I don't care. I might be a spoiled brat, but guess what? At the end of the day, I take care of mine. My family makes sure that me and everything that I have is straight, and he want to be mad about that. Oh, you mad?
About what?
Because, bro, what was you doing? What was you doing when you stayed in my house?
I ain't know I was breaking up with you and my daughter. They don't have nothing to do with the child, though.
He calls it babysitting.
Nothing to do with the child.
But how is it babysitting when you're taking care of your own child? You taking care of your own child.
How can I be a man and go out there and get my own?
I can't go nowhere.
A man doesn't babysit with his baby.
If you want me to sit here with my child all day, you want me to sit here and
deny him access to his daughter? You deny why do you deny him access?
Because what kind of example are you? You want to hang around your boys, smoke weed all day, you want to drink, you want to party. Probably high right now, tell you that.
How much money does he pay you? $285 a month in child support?
He's paying nothing. How you paying $285 or something?
Man,
you late every 3 to 4 months. He want to throw some money on the floor. I bet you that's part of his child support.
I wouldn't be on this show right now. I'd be locked up.
He'll go buy some J's or some sunglasses or something when he leave here.
So you're saying you're paying and you're saying he's not paying?
Nope.
DeKevin was furious that Alexandria was having her new boyfriend play daddy to his daughter. What about this new dude you're with? Do you have him calling his baby daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know why? Because he's a better father than you. At the end of the day,
but you only known the man for 6 months.
So what? And in 6 months time, and in 6 months time, if our daughter has it in her to call another man daddy, guess what? That was her choice. I never forced it on her. I never forced it on her. I never said, baby girl, you have to call this man daddy. She said, guess what? I like him. I love him. He can be my daddy any day.
You lying. That's a lie.
All right. All right.
Is it wrong?
She's old enough. Y'all ain't dumb. Y'all got grown kids.
Ain't no 5-year-old 8-year-old gonna say nothing like that. Come on,
you know your baby said to him, I got 2 daddies now. I got 2 daddies. Did you know that?
I don't even know why she would say that.
Alexandria thought the only reason that Kevin was making a scene now was because he wanted her back. At one point, you two were lovers and you became parents. Was there a time he used to call you late at night for booty calls?
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Calling me after we broke up, man, let me come over. I miss you. I want to feel on your booty. Let me do this, that, and the other. Then when I told him I got a new man, he was like, well, let me know when he gone at work so I can
slide through, too.
I bet he did it. I bet you did it.
This don't have anything to do with our child.
It has everything to do with our child. Why you think we here? You mad? You talking about you mad because I won't get back with you and I'm keeping our daughter away from you.
You are the reason why I see why some dudes the way they are. Straight up, because you know what? At the end of the day, they don't have nothing to do with our child.
It has everything to do with our child.
Then when my child gets older, then she gonna be wondering why my daddy ain't there. Why my daddy not here with me? It ain't my fault. It's your fault. You the custodian. You the custodian.
Be an influence on her.
Let me.
Do it then.
Let me. What do you?
I made arrangements for him to come eat dinner with us. He never showed up. I don't want to have to look at my daughter's face and tell her why her daddy's not here.
You call me 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm at work. Talking about come see your child. You picked the wrong time. I ain't got no job.
All right, guess what? But the Kevin went from irate to infernal when Alexandria's boyfriend Lino hit the stage demanding parental rights to Kevin's daughter.
Before you even say something, I was on Google earlier, and guess what I did? I Googled, termination of parental rights. Sign your rights over. She called me daddy. She called me daddy. She called me daddy. She called me daddy.
Don't try me like that,
No, that's the truth. That's the truth.
But you know what, though? You know what, though?
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Let me tell you what.
I'm gonna be, you know what?
I ain't asked her to call me daddy. She just called me daddy.
I'm not gonna sit here argue with you.
I ain't arguing.
I'm gonna come to you man to man straight up like this. I don't know you. You don't know me.
Never met. You can't do this to a daddy. You can't do this to a daddy.
Now, if you was a real man, if you was a real man, let me talk.
Him talking you talk.
Now, if you was a real man, right, you got a child of your own, don't you?
Yeah.
If you was a real man, if you knew what was going on, and you see how she listening to you, you would be like, you know what? If he calling, if he arguing this much about it, let him see his child.
Look. To me, it seemed impossible that the Kevin and Lino could come together as men and make peace for the sake of this little girl. But sometimes the seemingly impossible happens. I think you're offering the hand of friendship. Are you willing? Come here. Are you willing to accept the hand of friendship? Are you willing to accept it?
See, look.
Because look at this. You can be a mediator between this.
But what I'm saying, it don't have to be no friendship. It's a thing of respect.
I extended my hand.
It's a thing of respect. It's a light skin.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you a character.
No, you a character.
You understand the position he's in.
Right.
You have a baby with another woman.
Right.
Your woman might be with some other dude. How would you feel?
It happened to me.
If that other dude is calling, your child's calling him daddy, that's what's happening here.
I stepped up to the plate and took care of my child. That's what I did.
He's trying. He's trying.
I didn't like being called deadbeat.
Let's have a resolution. Tio, resolution number 1. If this relationship was permanent and lasts a long time, you could be an arbitrator, a mediator, because you understand the situation. They may be in each other's throats for the rest of their life, but you got to come together. When we come back, we're going to hear the latest on this group, and we'll take a look back at many more deadbeat dramas.
Real DNA doubts.
What was happening 9 months before this baby was born?
Well, I was with him.
And somebody else.
And somebody else.
So how do you know it's him and not the other dude?
Or just a deadbeat dad?
Damn, man. That's yours. Scream your mom, you're deadbeat.
It's all headed your way.
I'm telling you, get out of my face, yo. I'm going to break your jaw, boy.
Would you be a dancer? If you look like me, you would be a dancer? No.
I want you to get a job, girl, and move out of my house.
Today's show is a special look back at some of my most dramatic deadbeat daddies and mamas. Before the break, we saw accused deadbeat dad to Kevin confront his baby mama Alexandria and her new boyfriend Lino over parental rights and responsibilities. It became quite clear that the Kevin was not going to be kicked out of his daughter's life without a fight. You were honored to have her call you dad.
I was honored.
But he made a great point.
I love her.
You're around her more than he's around her.
I love her.
So what you tell her is important.
Right.
She's lucky. She's lucky. If so many people love her, she's lucky, isn't she? Are you going to be with Alexandria Are you two going to get married, do you think?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah. We're already looking at properties. We're already looking at properties. To build a new house.
Then it's even more important for you to let him
be happy for that. Instead of being so damn ratchet, you over there throwing your hands up. You can never be happy for nothing that I do. Nothing. You can't be happy that I finally got rid of your doing better without you. I got a new man. So what, though? Why you can't be happy for
I care about that 5-year-old girl. I care about that child. Then make sure she's with her daddy. So, has Alexandria allowed Kevin to see his daughter as much as he'd like? We recently reached out to them to find out the latest and got this text back from Alexandria. Hi, Bill. Kevin and I only talk to each other when it regards our daughter. But since being on your show, Kevin does get to see her a lot more than he used to. Thanks for helping us out. Well, thanks, Alexandria. I'm so glad to hear that. Now, on to the next deadbeat daddy drama. You may remember Justin, who actually admitted to being a deadbeat dad. He said he was refusing to lift a finger for his ex-girlfriend Cindy's son until the DNA test proved he was the father. 20-month-old baby you've completely ignored.
Yeah.
No money.
No.
Not cared for.
No.
You've not been the daddy at all.
No.
And here's a video of that child. And you ignore that baby every chance. You just ignore it.
It's because I was with another girl before I had a daughter, okay? And then she took her away from me. I got attached to her. She took her away from me, and that is mine. I don't want to get attached to this baby and then have the same thing happen.
And you say it's not yours because, number one, you didn't have relations. Number two, the baby doesn't look like you.
He don't look like me, no. He don't look like me.
Sydney wants what from you then? Money?
Money, diapers.
Here's the picture.
Take care of him.
I don't know.
I don't know. Come on. He don't look nothing like me. Look at them ears.
Sometimes kids don't look like fathers.
Yeah, but look at them ears, man. Look at that. Look at the eyebrows. Look at my eyebrows, man.
I can see the argument maybe, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're not the baby daddy. Sydney was quick to point out that although Justin denied paternity, his own mother, Sylvia, claimed Sydney's child as her grandson. How does he act?
He doesn't do anything. He's like, Sydney, change his diaper. Sydney, do this. Sydney, do that.
Because he's not mine. Why do I want to do something for him that's not mine?
He doesn't help me with money. He has his mom to do it.
Well, let's go back.
My mom shouldn't do it.
Let's go back 9 months before the baby was born. What was happening 9 months before this baby was born? Who were you with?
Well, I was with him.
And somebody else.
And somebody else.
So how do you know it's him and not the other dude?
Yeah, she doesn't know. Exactly. She doesn't know.
Does the other dude look like him?
No.
Does he look like him in your opinion?
He looks exactly like him.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He's got your forehead.
Look at the ears. Look at those. Look at the eyebrows.
He's got your forehead. He's got your
eyes. Look at the nose.
He has your hair.
The lips. I'm not blonde.
Justin, sometimes a father doesn't look like his baby boy. Not always.
But why does my other daughter look exactly like me and I look nothing like her mom?
Why do you reject the child? The child needs a father.
He does need a father, and I'll be a father to him if he's mine.
How much money? Is he financially supporting this baby?
No.
No, my mom is.
Your mom is?
Yeah, my mom.
So your mom's on her side of the table?
Yeah.
Your mom, you have a better relationship with your possible future mother-in-law than you have with Justin,
I do, yeah.
You and her get along pretty good.
Yeah, well, because he believes that it's his.
Well,
he's willing.
What does your mom say about the paternity of this child?
She's saying it's mine. She keeps telling me I'm an idiot, that you need to take care of your baby. Keeps telling me.
Well, Mom knows her son better than anybody.
Yeah, she does.
It's his, that's why.
Cindy was outraged that her child's grandmother did far more for her baby boy than his own father ever did. Check it out.
He does nothing.
Nothing.
He doesn't help me. He's let the baby go without diapers.
Are you 100% sure this is the baby daddy?
I'm 110% sure it's his.
110%. Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you tell him at the hospital the baby wasn't his?
No. I told him it was his.
That's why I was there. I was there because I thought it was mine.
Some other woman at the hospital?
No, she was at my house, but she...
She was at the house waiting for you to come back.
Yeah.
Were you there at the birth?
Yes.
Did you play the catcher?
Yes.
You did all the whole deal?
But he still didn't believe it was his.
But he still didn't believe?
Well, I always had that in the back of my mind, and then as soon as he started getting a little bit older, started looking at him, I'm like, man, this kid don't look nothing like me.
He doesn't help me.
All right,
what am I supposed to do?
What you're supposed to do is come to the Bill Cunningham Show and take a DNA test.
Exactly.
Then we're going to say everything.
Exactly. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
All right, as we continue.
He doesn't do anything. I need help. He's let the baby go without food. He's let the baby go without diapers.
Yeah, because he's not mine.
What happens if he's not the baby daddy? What do you do?
Yeah, what are you going to do then?
Cindy, what do you do?
I don't know. I don't know.
If you think Sydney was furious at Justin for being a deadbeat dad, just wait until you hear what his own mother had to say about it.
Why are you taking baby? That's not mine. To grow
This is
yours.
not
That's yours.
Agree with your mom. You're
Where's the
deadbeat.
picture?
You don't help him feed him. Your mom does.
Yeah,
No, he's not
yours,
mine.
baby.
He's not
Grow
mine.
up. Grow up. That's
Yeah,
yours, baby.
Look, it's yours.
There's nothing like me.
Justin,
Nothing.
look at
You
that.
are a deadbeat.
No, you're paying for a baby that is not even mine.
You need
You are
to
helping her
Whatever,
with your
that is
baby that's
your
not even mine.
Just
No,
me.
you're paying for a baby that's not even
for your
mine.
baby.
What do you
Let's
want me to
everybody
do?
have a seat. Have a seat, Mama. Let's talk
You need
about
to
this.
stop.
You're a
Take care of him.
deadbeat.
Why do
Not
you call
mine.
your own son a deadbeat?
Because that's his son.
How do you know, Mama?
Because I know
Not
I'm his
mine.
mom. I
You
see
know.
the result. I see the
When
result.
she admitted having
No,
sex
no,
with
no
another man
resemblance.
for 2
Yes.
months.
There's no
For 2
resemblance.
months.
2
But you
months,
know
what the heck?
Bill? That was after the fact. She was already pregnant.
No, she
Yes,
wasn't.
she was. It happened on,
Was she having
on
sex?
Valentine's Day.
Were you having sex with a man while you were pregnant with some other man's baby? Is that what you're saying, Mama?
Yeah, is that what you're saying?
No, you and her were split up, but she got pregnant before you split up.
No, she
and
didn't.
you know
No,
she
she
did.
didn't.
On Valentine's Day
No,
in
she
my
didn't.
house.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait a
You
minute.
know it.
What happened on Valentine's Day at your house, Mama? What happened?
They had sex.
Sylvia was fed up with Justin being both a deadbeat dad and a deadbeat son, and she was not shy about telling him all about it.
I buy diapers, milk.
Because I told you I'm not going to do anything until I
Oh, I
find out
don't
if
care.
he's
I
mine or
told
not.
you he's yours, and you are the
So
father.
are you a DNA
Yes,
test?
sir.
He
I
doesn't
know.
even do
Are you a
that.
DNA test?
You know, when it
Drop him
comes
off
back,
at your house. The
when
sheep
it comes
takes care
back,
of him.
when it comes back, I want you to get a job, girl, and move out of my house.
I will.
And you're gonna take
You
care
need
of
to get a
that.
job.
I just don't want to take care of a baby
It's
and get
yours.
attached.
What?
And then you take him away.
I know it's yours.
It's yours,
How do you know it's
Justin.
his?
Because I found him tonight. And
This
all
is
the
Valentine's
numbers.
Day pounding against the wall. That's it.
And that's what makes him hit.
We're going to have their DNA test results and a whole lot more deadbeat drama right after this.
Shocking results.
Get them on right now. When it comes to the fraternity, Justin, you
Shameful behavior.
I'm trying to build a relationship and remain a relationship with my father who has been gone 15 years. You have missed every event in my life. I cried many nights, putting my head in the pillow saying I wish my daddy was here.
And surprising updates.
I couldn't have asked for a better ending thanks to you.
For your free tickets to see the Bill Cunningham Show live in New York City, go to BillCunninghamShow.com or call 888-710-8425. Today, we're taking a look back at some of my most extreme deadbeats and finding out if they finally stepped up to the plate. We just saw accused deadbeat dad Justin confront his alleged baby mama Cindy and his own mother Sylvia about stepping up for a child that may not even be his. Justin said he'd gladly take care of Cindy's son if and only if the DNA test proved he was the father. So let's see what the DNA test had to say. Justin, you claim you are not the baby daddy. Cindy, you claim
He is.
110%
He
is, but you had sex with other men at the same time.
Yes.
And Mama,
Oh, he's the daddy.
he is the daddy.
Oh,
he
yes.
is the daddy.
Look at him. How could you not love that? But that's him. I don't care. Take the ears away. Whatever you want to do.
How do you
That
take
is
the
my-
ears away?
Put your hands over his ears. I don't care. That's my grandson. That's my baby.
What if it isn't, though, Mama?
It's still my baby.
That means it's some other woman. That's some other woman's
I
grandson.
don't care. It's still my baby.
You guys were my family. I loved you guys, and I had
I
had.
love you too, Cindy, but I need to know.
Here are the results.
Bring him on.
Bring him on.
Let's get them on right now.
Bring him on.
When it comes to the fraternity of that beautiful little baby boy, Justin, you are the baby daddy.
Will you marry me, baby?
It was a happy ending for Justin and Cindy on the show. Let's see if that happy ending lasted. Take a look at this video update Cindy recently sent us.
Hi, Bill. I'm just giving you an update on my life with the show. Me and Justin have moved back in together, and right now he's at Reno, but at the meantime we're planning on getting married this spring until happy. And right now I just want to thank you so much that since the show you helped me get my family back together, and it means so much to me. And I wanted to thank you so much. Bye, Bill.
Justin and Cindy, I'm so happy to hear you're now living together and are both taking care of your beautiful boy. Let's take another step down deadbeat memory lane and revisit a daughter, Kirby, who said her deadbeat dad, Robert, had missed out on half of her life. Take a look.
You come on national TV for all this here?
Yeah, because you act like you don't care about how you make me feel. You act like you don't care. You don't care. You treat all your kids like they just a huge part of your life.
You mean stepchildren?
Your stepchildren.
Only biological.
I'll ask you one question then. I want to know one thing. Is you my woman or is you my daughter?
I'm your daughter, but your women act like I'm your women, and that's the problem that I have.
Well, why don't you stay in a child's place and let me do what I do?
A child's place? I'm a grown woman.
Well, why you can't do that and just leave me alone?
Okay, well, hey, we're going to have to leave each other alone then.
Because the issue between me and you is here.
See what I'm talking about, Bill? He don't care.
He don't care. Have a seat, Robert. Have a seat.
The love is there.
Where's that?
Where's the love?
Where's that? Show it to me. Show it to me.
What, okay, you around here telling Bill you done this, you done that. When I was in the joint, you didn't do all that you claiming.
I came down there and seen you all the time. It doesn't matter when it was. I was young.
At the tail end?
I didn't have no car at 12 and 13 years old.
Don't you feel guilty, Robert? 15 years you're in the joint, you come out, and she treats you like a father would like to have a daughter treat the daddy, and then since then she claims you're with girlfriends, you're with stepkids, you ignore her. Is that true?
Any woman that I be with, you know what I'm saying, I done told this woman 1,000 times, as my child, she come first. Any woman I get with, I tell a woman off the top, if you can't accept my child, then I'm going to holler at you.
Bill, he don't accept me, Bill.
What do you want from him?
He don't accept me.
What do you want from your dad?
A father relationship.
Kirby was desperate for her father's love and said she felt like an outcast compared to how he treated his other kids. Does he treat the girlfriend's kids better than he treats you?
Yeah, Bill, right now he got a picture of his stepdaughter on his screensaver. You got a whole daughter right here. Really? Come on now.
What about Tisha?
No.
Kirby, tell me about Tisha.
Okay.
Tell me about Tisha.
Tisha is one of his other stepkids. She the oldest or whatever. You know, like I say, I met them not too long ago, maybe about 8 or 9 years ago I met them. And we kind of have a good relationship or whatever, but it seemed like here recently, she always on him and his woman's side, telling me, oh, well, Kirby, you wrong, you know. Well, maybe you should look at it from their standpoint. What about my standpoint?
How many stepkids do you have? How many do you have, Robert?
How many kids you got?
How many stepkids you got?
You want to add them all up?
How many biological and how many
I only got one biological.
That's it. How many stepkids?
I got about 4 or 5.
It was now time to meet Robert's stepdaughter, Tisha, who had an entirely different view of Robert than Kirby did.
You trying to be his woman instead of being his daughter. You so controlling. You don't know. No, he don't. He treat all of us the same. You spend more time with him. Don't nobody else see him.
I spend my time fighting with him.
No, because you trying to be his woman. That's why. You try to control his relationship. Everything that he do, you try to control. Everything revolves around you.
Sit down, Tisha. Sit down just for a minute.
Everything revolves
Tisha,
around
let's go one at a time.
Everything.
Tisha.
Everything revolves
Tisha.
around you.
Hold on, honey.
And then he tell me more. No, Kirby, both of y'all tell me. And I tell you, Kirby, let him live. I do.
When we come back, we're going to hear Kirby's update and get the latest from a lot more of our past guests. Stay tuned.
A deadbeat dad.
Where was your dad?
Locked up.
Where was...
Or smoking coke. Or sniffing dope.
Leads to deadbeat drama.
Everything you say out your mouth is a lie.
I'm telling you, get out of my face, yo. I'm going to break your jaw, boy.
Are you tired of being lied to and want to give your loved one a free lie detector test? To get to the truth, contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Of course, message. Welcome back to the best of my worst deadbeat parents ever. Before the break, my past guest Kirby accused her biological father Robert of being a deadbeat dad while being a loving father to his stepdaughter Tisha. Kirby wanted to know why Robert had neglected and ignored her for most of her life. Tell your dad why you have such pain.
I have pain because I feel like I'm trying to build a relationship and remend a relationship with my father who has been gone 15 years. You have missed every event in my life. I cried many nights, putting my head in the pillow saying I wish my daddy was here. I have to go to school, go to father and daughter dances with somebody else's daddy because mine is not there. And when you come home, I come to you and I tell you, Daddy, I want to build a relationship with you. We can start over from scratch, be in my life as a daddy from a woman, not go back to that little child. You try to talk to me like a child. Then when you get a woman or whatever, you want to be in her kid's life. And when I call you, you come back and tell me I'm starting drama in your life. How you think that make me feel?
Kirby hoped I could help bring her and her father, Robert, closer together. Let's see if my efforts paid off. Take a look at this video update Kirby recently sent us.
Hi, Bill. Thank you for helping me develop a better relationship with my father, Robert. Since the show, my father and I have gotten a lot closer and communicate more. I'm glad he comes around and spends more time with me. I couldn't have asked for a better ending. Thanks to you, my family and I is very happy. We also have Sunday dinners now. Again, thanks, Bill, for all that you've done for my family and I. Bye.
Kirby, I'm so glad to hear things are getting better between you and Robert, and I hope you continue to grow closer as time progresses. You may remember another blast from the past, Sharon, who came on my show to confront her mother, Rhonda, about being a deadbeat mom. Take a look.
You hurt me in my past, and it affect my future.
No. What you talking about? I was there.
You was there for my surgery at 17.
I
You didn't come get me until I was 17. I was grown.
You
What
don't
can you
remember.
teach me at
That's something
17?
You don't remember. But I could teach you a lot at 17.
Okay, so why were you there when I had my baby?
Because you want to be the mama. That's why your nickname Mama. You
but
wanna
I got to be the mom because I was
I'm in charge. I'm in charge. I gave birth.
Where were you when she was a child, Mama?
I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there always. I provided from day one. I provided from day one. I give myself a lot of credit.
You wasn't there for me like you were supposed to be.
You favored your father.
If I favored him in your eyes, that's your problem.
I cleaned myself. I cleaned myself. I laid beside y'all. I laid beside y'all.
Let's sit down and talk. Sit down and talk. Sit down. Now, let me ask you this, Mama. Talk about the letter your daughter wrote when she was only 11 years old. What did she say to you when she was 11? Let's hear some issues from your side.
I get her out of the group.
I wrote a letter to both of them.
Both of Mama and Dad.
My dad was in jail.
She comes to Tennessee and she wrote me a letter calling me every name but the child of God.
One at a time. One at a time.
She came to Tennessee, left Tennessee, and called me every name but the child of God in that letter.
Didn't you deserve it? Did you deserve it?
No,
you were a good mama.
Tennessee after surgery, a major surgery.
And I paid for it. I took it.
The accusations were flying, but when it comes to mother-daughter dysfunction, I think what Rhonda allegedly did to her own daughter may take the cake. You got her locked up.
Yep.
And then where was she when the police called her? Nowhere.
Why didn't you visit her in jail?
She ran away.
Why didn't?
First of all, like she said, I used. I admit to it. That's how you do. When you change in your life, you got to admit to your wrongs. And I admitted to it. I went and called the police, what I supposed to did. She left my house.
But it's 11-year-old.
She left my house.
11-year-old.
I'm trying to get my life together so I can provide for mine.
My daughter run away. I'm dropping everything and coming to
I'm calling. I'm crawling. I'm crawling. I'm crawling. I'm crawling right there. I'm going back to my kid right there, man. That's right. I'm going to get my baby. I'm going to get my baby.
Don't let someone take me in a jail hole and sit there for weeks.
That's what you did, Mama.
She nowhere to be found.
To offer what? Answer where they find her at. Mama, where they find her
at? My relative house.
What do you want to see happen?
The one who got me from jail.
The police locked you up for
Hold on, one at a time. Mama.
Breaking what law? Run away from a mother that wasn't there?
We soon learned that the problems between mother and daughter involved a few more family members. So in the hopes of getting everything out on the table, I brought out Sharon's father, Kurt, and her brother, Rodney.
Everything you say out your mouth is a lie.
I'm telling you, get out my face, yo. I'm going to break your jaw, boy.
You won't do nothing.
You better go ahead.
Making my mother look good. Making my mother look good.
We've heard the problems Sharon had with her mother, but they seem to pale in comparison to what Rodney thought of his father. Where does the anger come from?
He ain't never been there.
Explain it.
Never.
Give this man a chance. Let him talk. Now, tell me where.
I didn't play almost every sport you could think of.
Where was your dad?
Locked up.
Where was...
Or smoking coke.
Yeah.
Or sniffing dope.
Yeah.
Are you a little bit like father, like son? Didn't you get lost in drugs a little bit yourself?
I mean,
an example. You got the example.
But I mean, kids only do what they see. Or kids only do what they see. That's why right now I'm trying to set an example for my kids.
Coming up, we're going to find out if this furious family ever cooled down and came together. Plus, a lot more. Stay right where you are.
Stripping.
If you look like me, you would be a dancer? No, but that's...
Sex.
Do you have a sugar daddy?
I do have a sugar daddy.
Well, let me ask you this. Sit back.
But...
Do you have sex for money?
And partying.
Your godmother says you're out of control.
Out of control.
I was
What?
going through
Gang
Man, look.
Stripping. Selling drugs.
As far as gangbanging, yes, I wasn't...
got shot in front of her.
I didn't get shot. That has nothing to do with me.
All before parenting.
I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to stop.
You have 3 kids.
I am not...
It's time for you to take control and give my guests some tough love. How would you resolve the issue? Do you think Robert has fully accepted Kirby as his daughter? Call me with your answer to 1-855-TELL-BILL. You hear what other viewers answered and receive some valuable offers. Take control and call 1-855-TELL-BILL. We've been taking a special look back at deadbeat dads and moms and more today. We just saw siblings Sharon and Robert accuse their parents, Rhonda and Kurt, of neglecting and abandoning them. It was evident this family had huge problems that needed to be addressed.
My little sister, I love her to death. She making it seem like my mother ain't, you know, I was born on her birthday. They try to say she made me, her favorite. But it ain't that. My mother had.
My mom more than
she used, but my mother, she used. My father, he still do till this day.
No, he don't.
He still
You
do
two don't get
till
along
this day.
either.
No one.
We ain't tight like we used to. At the end of the day, like I said,
You love
Bill,
her,
that's
but you
my
yell
little
at her.
sister. All right, I'm my big brother.
But don't you love your dad?
Nah. I mean, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. But at the end of the day, like, if you want the title as a father, as a dad, as, you know, somebody that's supposed to be in my, like, you don't get that title because you never been there.
Let's find out if this fractured family was able to finally come together and stay together. Here's their video update they recently sent us.
Hey, Bill. First, I want to thank you for allowing me and my family to be on the show. But since the show, I haven't seen my father or spoken to him. You know, me and my sister, we still close, and right now, at the present moment, me and my mother ain't speaking for her own personal reasons. I wish my father the best, you know, and once again, I want to thank you for allowing us to be on the show. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Rodney, I'm so sorry to hear that you and Sharon have not been able to repair your relationships with your parents, but I'm glad you and your sister still have each other's backs. Up next is my guest, Nicole, who said the deadbeat in the family was her goddaughter, Martika. Nicole said she had to raise Martika's kids while Martika was out stripping and running the streets. A mother who would choose stripping and drugging and drinking over 3 little babies.
Yes, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. She just, all she want to do is strip and get drunk. That's all she want to do, is strip and get drunk. Now, check this out, Bill. She has a head on her shoulders. She used to work for a cardiologist for 2 years, a heart doctor.
Heart doctor. So she's, again, like the other guests, we had very bright girls.
Yes, she was working for a heart doctor. What happened? She got pregnant with the baby that I have now. Yeah. When she got pregnant with the baby, she got real sick. And when she got real sick, you know, she had to go on bed rest because she just couldn't go to work. So her and the doctor had a good relationship. After she had the baby, she started back stripping.
Same stuff.
She said that was my job to do, was to keep her baby.
Martika was outraged that her own godmother was outing her as a neglectful deadbeat mom and stormed onto the set to set the record straight.
I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to stop.
You have 3 kids.
I know I have 3 children. More than baby, I know. More than baby, I know. I have the scars and the tattoos to prove it.
You're going to stop.
I'm not going to stop.
Yes, you are.
I'm not going to stop.
Why aren't you raising your kids, honey?
Why am I raising my kids?
Martika, have a seat.
I will have a seat.
2 with the baby daddy, 1 with your godmother. Why? Why aren't you raising your kids?
My first 2 children are with my ex-husband.
Okay, why aren't you raising them?
I'm not raising them because my oldest is in school, and where he goes to school is close by where he lives.
Because she wants
That's where
to
they're
strip.
comfortable.
Because she wants to strip.
Is the stripping lifestyle too attractive?
Is it what?
Too attractive to you?
I mean, the
Stripping,
money
drinking?
is good. It's fast, easy money. Period.
Do you admit to drinking a lot?
Why she just won't go get her a good job?
I be
Why
thirsty.
you won't go back to the heart doctor?
Man, look.
Why you won't go back to the heart doctor?
I have a record.
So,
I have a...
you and the doctor had a good relationship.
We had a good relationship, but at the end of the day, I got pregnant. And they did not want somebody throwing up in front of their reception desk.
Okay, and he understood
checking
that.
in patients.
He understood that, and he also said you can come back.
Have you ever had sex for money?
No.
No.
No. Hold on.
Nothing.
Bill. He said I could come back. That was before I caught a record. So can I go back now? No. Thank you.
Yes, you can.
What did you say, Bill?
We need a wake-up call. When we return, we're going to get the latest from Martika and Nicole and take a look back at one more deadbeat daughter drama. Are you tired of being lied to and want to give your loved one a free lie detector test? To get to the truth, contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Of course, message and data rates may apply. Closed captioning of the Bill Cunningham Show. We're taking a special look back at some of the worst deadbeats ever on my show. We just saw my past guest, Nicole, demand that her goddaughter, Martika, stop selling sex and start taking responsibility for her kids. Nicole claimed she'd been dealing with Martika's wild ways for many, many years. Yes. Your godmother says you're out of control.
Out of control.
I was going through a lot of time. Man, look.
Stripping, selling drugs.
As far as gangbanging, yes, I wasn't.
Got shot in front of her.
I didn't get shot. That has nothing to do with me. I did not get shot.
I did not get shot. Wants to do what she wants to do.
Yes, I made poor choices.
She still want to do what she wants to do.
Why is your son with her?
She still
Why is your son?
He's not with her. He keeps her. She keeps him for me, but he's not with her.
He's with me every day.
He's with you every day when I go to work.
Every day.
When I go to work.
You see what she
Are you mad?
Even though this was one of the most bitter battles I've ever seen, I had faith that I could help bring them closer together. Let's see what Martika says about their relationship now.
Hey, Bill, it's Martika. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your help with my mother and I's relationship. Because of this show, we were able to set aside our differences and make a lot of changes for the better. I stepped my game up 100% as a mother, and I have a real job now. Yay! Thank you.
Martika, I could not be happier to hear the good news. I wish you both the very best. We've seen plenty of deadbeat daddies and healthy handful of deadbeat moms on my show. But have you ever seen a deadbeat daughter? Well, Renee came on the show claiming her daughter, Ebony, was a leeching, freeloading deadbeat who would get the boot if she did not stop stripping now.
Look, this is how she dresses. This is what she wears. Okay, but, I mean, would you be a dancer? If you look like me, you would be a dancer? No, but that's not the point. That's not the point. You are too beautiful and too smart for this. This is something you don't have to do. You're very educated. You were not raised this way. So you don't have to do this, and I'm tired. I'm just totally
tired. How many colleges? You went to 2 or 3 colleges your mom and dad paid for. What happened to college?
I'm going to go back to college.
Just sit down, let's talk about this.
She's going to go back to college. Bill, she went to cosmetology school. She finished the written part, but she can't even finish the practical part because she wants to go to the strip club. So therefore, she cannot take our time to study for the last part of your cosmetology test, the last part. She can't even finish that.
Ebony not only proudly defended her near-naked career choices, but she bragged about the sugar daddy she had on the side.
I do it for the money because, well, for one, I have a lot of things on my record.
Where is it going?
Mom, so I don't help at home?
First of all, the reason why I make you help at home is for the simple fact that all your money goes to this $300 hair, these shoes, these clothes, and everything else, and nails and makeup and all that. She spends at least...
Mom.
We talking about Miss Mac. She spends so much money on
do you have a
makeup.
sugar daddy?
I do have a sugar daddy.
Well, let me ask you this. Sit back.
But...
Do you have sex for money?
No, I don't have sex for money.
Explain about the sugar daddy.
Yeah. Okay, he's my friend. He's like my boyfriend. He helps me.
What does he give you?
Does he have a woman?
He gives me money.
Doesn't he have a woman?
Maybe.
So how is he your
I don't know what he do. That's not my business. My business is he helped me.
What kind of sugar do you give your daddy? But it was the following admission that made me realize Ebony was in far more trouble than she was letting on to. Do you admit to being on drugs in the past, meth?
Yes, I have done drugs. I actually, right now, I'm at a point in my life where I'm doing a whole lot better. Yes, I did, dip and dab with crystal meth, and I have...
The meth, Bill.
That was a sad point in my life, but that was like around the time that my dad died. I was going through a lot. I was going through a lot.
She called me at 3 in the morning. Her and her friend riding around.
Don't look like I do drugs.
Okay, so I don't do drugs anymore. Go ahead, save me. On the freeway. Her and her friend, Bill. Her and her friend riding around on the freeway, Bill. They riding around on the freeway. 3 in the morning talking about somebody's chasing us. We can't stop.
Okay, but
we
I don't do drugs anymore. I don't do drugs anymore.
Ebony, let me ask you this question.
She wanted to jump out of a moving car.
I want to hear from your daughter, Ebony. What about you almost you were pistol whipped and almost beaten to death? What happened?
Okay, well, I thought I was in love with that person, and it was a crazy situation. Like, I've never been in love like that before, and I was like crazy in love.
What did he do to you? Up next, we're going to see how Ebony's doing now, so don't go away. It's time for you to take control and give my guests some tough love. How would you resolve the issue? Do you think Robert has fully accepted Kirby as his daughter? Call me with your answer to 1-855-TELL-BILL. You hear what other viewers answered and receive some valuable offers. Take control and call 1-855-TELL-BILL right now. Welcome back. We just saw my past guest, Renee, confront her daughter, Ebony, about her reckless stripping and partying ways. We were trying to get through to her, but was Ebony even listening? Take a look. Do you also support your mom in a sense? Do you give your mom money?
I mean, I do give her money because she demands it. But, I mean, you know, any parent probably wouldn't let their child live there for free. But at the end of the day, I mean, I try my best, and I try to do what I can.
How does it make you feel?
But I'm not stripping.
If you don't stop stripping.
Yeah, you're going to stop stripping.
I can't, though. What
do you mean you can't? First of all, what I need for you to do is stop and take a moment and finish your cosmetology and get a real job. And that's all you have to do. And you are this close. You're this close to finishing, so it's time for you to finish.
Ebony, answer the question. Makes a lot of sense. As a parent, that makes a lot of sense. Why don't you do that? Is it the lifestyle? Is it the excitement? Is it the cash?
Why do I dance?
Yeah.
Oh, I dance for the money. It's fast money. Like, I mean, there's no other job that's going to pay me like that.
At the time, Ebony was adamant that there was no way she'd stop stripping. So let's see if she's now dancing to a different tune. Take a look at this video update.
Ebony and I are doing great. She's no longer in the clubs, stripping, dancing, or anything else. She's actually doing really good. She's working at a doctor's office, and I think everything is going to be okay. So again, Bill, I'd like to say thank you so much. Your help was greatly needed and appreciated. We love you, Bill.
Renee, I'm so happy to hear that Ebony gave up stripping and is now headed down the right road. Ebony, keep up the good work. Well, that's it for this special look back. So here's the bottom line. Whether you're a dad, a mom, or a daughter, or anything else, don't be a deadbeat. Always own up to your responsibilities and act like the adult that you are. Because if you're supporting yourself and your kids, you can be proud and hold your head up high. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you the next time.
It's dead. Ain't no relationship going on. Ain't no relationship at all with my father.
No matter what he does.
No matter. I don't want no relationship. Do what you got to do for my kids, not me. I don't want no relationship with you. None.
I told you that when I had your first child. You're going to respect the ground I walk on for the rest of my life. I'm going to be that number one for the rest. I don't care who you marry. I'm the number one. And you're going to respect that for the rest of your life. You should apologize.